Okay, in this problem, we have a safe dose calculation. So the order is 280 milligrams of Seclor 3 times a day, and we're given the patient's weight in pounds. I need to determine whether or not this order is appropriate, and we're given a recommended dosage range, and then I'm going to have to identify if it is appropriate, how much are we going to prepare to give this patient. And so the first thing I see here, and what I like to do when I approach these problems, I know I need to compare the order with what's recommended. So I like to separate them. And so for my order, what I see is I have 280 milligrams, and this is per dose. If I follow through with this order, I would be giving this 3 times a day. So if I multiply that by 3 doses, then I know I would be giving 840 milligrams per day. So in order to determine whether or not the dose is appropriate, the order is appropriate, I'm going to have to compare with the recommended. So that means I have to get the units to match. So I have be giving 280 milligrams per dose, which is 840 milligrams per day. Now, the recommended amount for this patient is dependent on their weight, 20 milligrams per kilogram per day up to 40 milligrams per kilogram per day. Immediately I see I'm going to need to calculate their weight in kilograms. So up top here, I see 62.9 pounds. When I divide that by 2.2, I get 28.590909, and we round this to the 10th place. So this would be 28.6 kilograms is this individual's weight. So I have to use their weight in kilograms to customize this range for them. So I'm going to multiply by their weight. When I multiply by their weight to the minimum and the maximum, kilograms will cancel, and I will be left with just the milligrams per day that this person needs. When I multiply 20 times 28.6, we get 572, and this is milligrams per day. So a patient that weighs 28.6 pounds, or 28.6 kilograms, excuse me, the minimum amount they should get would be 572 milligrams per day. And then for the maximum, when I multiply that by 40, should be double that, which it is, 1,144 milligrams per day. So I have my minimum and my maximum. I need my order to fall within that range. Remembering I need to match the units exactly. So the milligrams per day, I calculated that. Milligrams per day for my order was 840. That is within this range. So this is good. That is an appropriate amount. Now I have to think about whether or not, or what I need to prepare. And I'm not giving the amount of medication over the entire day. I am just focusing on the per dose. So in this problem, that is 280 milligrams. So this individual needs 280 milligrams, and I need to turn that into a certain amount of milliliters. That information is not a conversion to memorize. The conversion between milligrams and milliliters has to be given to me, and I see that as the strength of the medication. So when I take 280 divided by 187 times 5, I'm going to have 5 mLs up top. I'll have 187 milligrams. The milligrams will cancel. I get approximately, when we round to the 10th place, 7.5 milliliters. So the correct solution, yes, this is appropriate, and we would prepare 7.5 milliliters.